Greetings pilots and passengers. Today's a bit of a different video and it kind of follows on with the numerology side of things. I received a comment on my video by Warehouse Lock 17 who commented that they would like the number 666 being explained. I could just delve into the satanic and darker side of 666. As we know, 666 is seen as the number of the beast. It's associated with Satan, Lucifer, the devil, however you want to refer to him, and it's often seen throughout culture, movies, TV shows as being a very dangerous and dark number, and that if you see this number or have anything to do with it, then it's really not good times at all, and yeah, it's really bad. Now, I believe 666 is an occultic number and is used by occultic groups to perform rituals, dark rituals, and is part of their belief system. But it got me thinking as well, if 777 is a number that is also occultic, the number 77 is associated with Freemasonry, in numerology, 666, the number 6, is still a number from spirit. Therefore, there's a positive side to this number too. So instead of focusing on the darker side today, we're talking about numerology here. We're not focusing on the occultic side and dark side of this number. We're looking at numerology, and that's a completely different thing. Numerology is the study of numbers. In my last video, I briefly explained what numerology meant, where it's a belief that the universe is a system, and once we start delving into this and breaking it apart and looking deep into it, that this system is made up of numbers, which help explain the universe and situations and our life plan. It helps explain what we go through in life. So today we're going to look at the positive side of 666 in terms of numerology. So I thought I would look at several websites today, one of which is the Law of Attraction, a website I've looked at before. This website focuses a lot on the Law of Attraction and numerology. It's a really good website if you are looking to find out more about any numbers that you see daily. This website states that when you see 66 or 666, it means you're in need of a self-esteem boost. So they sort of see it as a slightly negative number, just a little reminder that you need to be taking care of yourself. States that it's likely that you've recently been knocked down in some way, or that you have a general tendency to put the needs of others before the needs of yourself. Sequences involving repetitions of 6 are communications telling you that you are beautiful, and that your value does not depend on what you can do for other people. You need to examine the boundaries in your life. Plus, think about how you use more of your time and energy to invest in the things you truly love. So it's saying that you need to take some time out for yourself. You need to start thinking about yourself. So far, what I'm getting from this number is that it's about self-love and care. It's not looking at it as a negative number, really. It's just a positive reminder. Another website, The Secret of the Tarot, I talked about this website in my other numerology video. I look at this website all the time, to be honest with you. It's really helpful, and it really digs down deep into these numbers and explains them. So it says, have you been seeing the number 666 appearing again and again? For example, you might get 666 in change, see 666 appearing everywhere, and that it acknowledges that seeing this number might scare you a little bit because you might associate it with the devil or it being the number of the beast. However, just like other repetitive series of numbers, this too is likely to carry a message from your guardian angels or spirits. It's often misinterpreted as a symbol of the Antichrist mentioned in the book of Revelations. Yes, I think there's multiple meanings to this number. We can't just always stick with the negative side to this. There is always a positive side. Because of this negative connotation, many people believe that seeing angel number 666 is a negative omen or a bad sign. If you believe in it negatively enough and have a negative vibe associated with this number, and you are so firm in believing that it's terrible, then that will manifest in your life. So if you start seeing this everywhere, start sending out some positive vibes and you'll realise that actually it's probably a message from spirit. Once you start digging into numerology, you'll find out what it means. In terms of numerology, this is not in the case at all. In fact, seeing the number 6 or angel number 666 can be quite favourable. So you should not be afraid when you see this number. Due to negative associations when it comes to the number 666, Many people believe that 666 is not an angel number or spiritual number, but just the sign of the Antichrist, which is what it's always been seen as, really. But this website is saying that every number has a vibrational meaning, no matter how it appears, no matter what it is associated with. If you believe the universe is a system, and this system is made up of numbers, then yes, there will be a vibration behind everything. Your guardian angels understand the true vibrational meaning of numbers and use them to communicate to you directly. The number 6 itself is the number of balance. Mathematicians classify the number 6 as the first perfect number. The number 6 is the only number in existence that is both the sum and product of 3 consecutive integers. The seraphim, the highest rank in the angelic hierarchy, are said to have 6 wings and communicate with humans clairvoyantly, which is through our 6th sense. These special characteristics make the number 6 the symbol of balance and special powers that are unique to the angelic realm. Therefore, it's a very positive number. It's associated with love and light. What I'm getting from this is we really need to drop our negative aspects and beliefs with everything. We can acknowledge that 666 is used negatively by some groups, but it's also positive too. Let's turn things around, let's flip it. In numerology, this number 6 is often associated as balancing and nurturing. The number 6 also represents creative thinking and problem solving. Use your imagination to come up with a solution to problems that you never thought to be able to solve them. So it covers a lot of things. It's balancing, it's associated with angels, it's associated with being clairvoyant, mediumship, it's associated with general creativity and being able to solve problems, and also being associated with self-love. We've seen this before with numbers. In this section here, it's stating that when a number is repeated, that means it's triple the power. Its power is multiplied. The same is true for the number 6 in 666. When this number appears, it means that these messages that Spirit is sending to you are very powerful and that you need to be paying attention. They're trying to get your attention and telling you to wake up and start noticing the signs around you and start noticing that you are being showered with love and light. It's telling you to stop being attached to the material world and start focusing on your own happiness and fulfillment in other areas of life. So stepping away from money, stepping away from consumer products and goods, and looking inwards. I've said this message so many times before. We need to stop looking outwards and start looking inwards and showing ourselves some love. And part of that is our spiritual awakening, if that is on your life path. When you see the number 666 in your experience, it may be a reminder from your guardian angels and spirit that the spiritual dimension of life is ultimately more important, and I completely agree with this. I think that is completely the whole point of this number, and it's just the whole point of numerology in general. When you see numbers in repetition, when you pay attention to them, it's often because Spirit are trying to wake you up and get your attention. That is essentially the basic level of it. Our guardian angels and loved ones want us to be happy and fulfilled in every area of our lives. When 666 appears in your experience on a regular basis, it could be a sign from our angels that we are out of balance too. When we lose balance, we may become obsessed with a specific area of our experience. For example, focusing on material world, focusing on the material things in life. We've seen this time and time again, which comes through numerology, that we focus way too much on the world we are in, this spiritual matrix we are in, these human bodies. We focus way too much on the world around us rather than what our destined life path is. We need to start looking at the bigger picture of the world. To find fulfillment and real happiness, we have to replace our fear and uncertainty with the knowledge that our guardian angels and loved ones are with us and are there ready to help whenever we need them. That is the wonderful thing about love and light, that it is always around us no matter what, and whenever you need them, all you have to do is ask, and they are listening always. Even if you lose faith, even if you don't think they are listening, they are, and trust me, they are. Seeing angel number 666 is proof that you may need to focus your thoughts on positive outcomes and abandon thoughts full of fear and loss. Be positive, guys. This is what it's saying. You gotta be positive. You gotta have PMA, positive mental attitude, because when you have that, the universe will provide you with so many gifts. I've discussed this on my podcast, the law of attraction. Once you start thinking positively, everything starts to fall in place and everything starts to make sense, and the universe will take care of you. Like your angels, focus on ways that you can serve others, and you can rest assured that your needs will always be met. So once you start sharing love and light will be shared right back at you. What you put out, you will always receive. Another article here from the website Chakratoya goes into 666 and explains why it's not something that we should be scared of. We should appreciate this number. That's the general vibe I'm getting here. One of the most important messages behind 666 is to be aware of your thoughts, ones that carry the vibration of worry, fear, or just general negative emotions. Being focused on monetary issues like finances, and believing that material items are going to bring us happiness. We're getting this general theme coming through with 666 here. And it's saying that there's situations that we are in are quite challenging, and they can make us feel really negative. But it's saying that we need to flip our emotions, just like we need to flip our thoughts on 666 sometimes. If we flip our negative emotions and turn them positive, then we will attract positivity. This is what this article is saying and echoing, just like the others. Our thoughts carry energy like a light beam sent out to the universe, both good and bad. And those thoughts get sent right back at us. Change your focus to thoughts of things you do want. Better yet, ask the angels, universe, source, what your fears are and what you need their help finding a solution, and to help you think positive thoughts. So just ask for help. It's saying that it's time to trust in the universe, trust in yourself, and ask for help when you need it. Message 666 is asking you to realign your thoughts to something more loving, positive, which will raise your vibration for more positive outcomes. Seeing this number is like a little nudge from the universe to have faith that your needs will always be met. Sometimes it's easier said than done. Saying just change your thoughts is especially difficult if we're going through some tough times. You could consider taking a walk, spending time in nature, exercising, doing some yoga or meditation, doing the things that you love essentially. All of these things that will boost your positivity and boost your soul and make you feel good. The universe is always supporting you, but first we must ask for the angels' help, and you must also be willing to listen. Trust your intuition, open your heart, and be open to receiving miracles and all the wonderful things life has to offer. Because you deserve it. You guys deserve this. Now that's just a few explanations as to what the number 666 means. What I got from that is that we are loved. We are always loved by the universe. We are always sent love and light from our loved ones upstairs and downstairs too. And it's a reminder from those guiding us that we will always be loved and that we are heading in the right direction. It's a reminder that we need to love ourselves and love one another. It's also a reminder that sometimes our negative thoughts and our focus on external factors and influences such as materialism can have a drastic impact on our lives. We can get so caught up in this modern world and forget about what really matters. And what really matters is us as human beings. What really matters is that we love one another. Yes, 666 is associated with occultic groups, dark occultic groups, who use these forms of symbolism in their rituals, their dark rituals. But we can use that number too. We can use that number for some real good. In numerology especially, we've seen that 666 is just another sign from spirit and a message that we need to start taking care of ourselves. And this message is multiplied and the power is very strong because it's tripled. So if you're seeing 666, I wouldn't jump to the conclusion that it's satanic. I would start looking into numerology and finding the answers out for yourself, because then you realise that actually it's probably a message from your loved ones in spirit that are telling you that they always have your back. And all you have to do if you're feeling down or struggling in a situation is ask for help. All you have to do is ask the universe and your guides for help, and they will always be there to lead the way. I'd love to hear what you think about numerology, and I'd love to hear your thoughts about 666 and the meaning behind it. Leave me a comment down below because I love reading what you have to say. I'd like to say that if you'd like to support the channel, please subscribe to Dare to Fly Today to get ready to take flight. Turn on notifications so you get notified every time I upload a video. Like and share this video with others. If you'd like to support the channel even further, you can make a one-off donation via my Ko-fi page, which will go towards buying me some rocket fuel for my ship. You can also support the channel via my PayPal, and links to both of those will be down in the description box below. If you want to stay up to date with Dare to Fly, make sure you follow me on Twitter at DareToFly777. I can't wait to see you there. I hope you all have a wonderful, blessed day wherever you are in the world. Stay true, stay awake, and stay blessed. And as always, fly high, fear less.